I am cool on the outside, but do not underestimate my inner resolve.
Ahachira say, Nkofotaka will sell a contract and sell woman. Necessary no credit. Utrimotin.
Opini due, mate, mate.
Oh, yeah, incompetent. Yamawa Quenya, Sebra, Ben managing the Ghanaian economy. You bastardize.
The NDC will use against us in 2028.
One you so miserably. Then you come back, reinvent the same wheel, and saying the same thing at the same time.
Yen somewhere for Nina Kwaba, a BM Emma Jumadius, Yasanswa Tanasia, and Sama Ekoso or my Ganemu. Yadina a bread iPhone Fino. Yet do come after set Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as submitting forms no Abuja. And come Fretcher Banasawani, and the me, and I'm a catcher or in Sabi to Ghana and what you know. I could summon phobia before Amashamino Casey, and Sembe Bray Eddie Che, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan, and Afe Brane Champon, even NDC, Amon Kono, one fancy Yinano, woman in Abu Fu, almost Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or Shabu for papa, quick one. Ever caught Naya Sakwa Kotie, not Yashe, and what ye. Also, men pa about tuja feche. Amazisia no kase. A jebi a dear chenabusia. A casa yeshana fibia kama quick one to commander.
Yeah.
Yeni can send him ra.
Okay.
Na minimisa I afford do na yabia tie. Na one yabia share. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say outside no amount for who different. But inside no or you wicked in Jimra.
The accounts have a saying that opini due mate, mate. To wit, a wise leader must at times appear aloof, yet when it is required, be willing to take the difficult decisions. That is who I am. I am cool on the outside, but do not underestimate my inner resolve. That is what I bring to the leadership of the MPP and the leadership of Ghana. That is what makes a leader balanced and formidable. Dear delegates, the most important desire in the hearts of all our colleagues is a win in 2028. We have to put our best foot forward as we rebuild our party towards that election. To win in 2028, we must not just talk unity, we must live it. The repeated attacks by our own party folks on one another is absolutely unhelpful. What we say against each other, the NDC will use against us in 2028. If you claim you are a true patriot and want this party to win in 2028, then stop it. Don't lecture us about how blue your blood is. Let your actions show. Stop the internal attacks now. Stop the religious and tribal attacks now. We lost 2024 elections after introducing many good programs. Unfortunately, due mostly to the economic pain that many of our citizens felt, the NDC managed to convince them with lofty promises to stay away or vote against us. We have learned our lessons. I assure you that these lessons will be put to good use when we return to office in 2029. However, it is becoming evident that the NDC does not intend to fulfill the lofty promises they made to Ghanaians in their quest for power. The choice we make on January 31st will determine whether or not this party will hold on to the values that make us great or become a new party focused on deepening the chasm between the rich and the poor. I am offering myself to be elected as flag bearer because I believe we owe a duty to this party to give her a choice to put forward the most prepared candidate for the 2028 election.
Yeah, right.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
of course.
After submitting the forms,
yeah,
and come over in a French, but then said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as desperate for president, Mr. Ghana penny for any Ghana for said, and young Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chance for 1 month pay, no former president, and I be out there 1 week crana. None want to because the old year, dear. That's not you.
Can a hope tono? Then 1 month, Saboni when you put Trimua, dear Obeyano, or many any.
As I said, dear Coso, because I said, no, baby, I say, a time is shock, I overstarted Bena Obuyan, or Penny dear Matamante. Is that what you have, you know?
You better say a besu, so a beshauma, a besu swakeshauma. Oh, or to China in 2024 election, young Fino.
Oh,
Okosia Chinese song, but boy, young Fino. How much more, sir? Ukobu a better with him. Oh, but I change at this stage. O personality, any a juma or buy or yeah, and 1 year bed so at the ajajo. Oh, into your share card now you winning in our. Yes, let me say among each card beyond why and where the best candidate.
No, yes, certain fever beer or change some say over outsider. Oh, or you two can. But on one casa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Muno. Masa on your camsa.
Right, Nkomoya Wodi. Hear me just say, I see Masambia, Makano in the last 1 week, Makasa Samunano. I am the sense to say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a very good, dirty politician. Ghana. There is no personal. When him dirty politics, Dr. Mahmoud. Or
a gentle.
Right, only gentle.
Okay, son, one okay.
Oh, see, a bonte dear outside, you know, Obia when you say, oh, very cool. Right, I say, Obia. MPP for a moment say, Bawumia, oh, Brennan Wasi, San Obieka. Yeah. But we did him, and all catchers say, on your better, sir. Oh, the year Jennifer no more want, you know, and yes, I know, dear. Any
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, summer, okay.
Okay.
I'm a Matias, yes, sir. I'm on for some more cassette. On Suma, Bronyam, sir, Omuni NDC, and honorable Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong Terminal. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia case should be a set. One of the Suma woman.
Right, very simple. You don't expect him say, oh, Major Bonte make us say, outside me a coup, inside me yet, into come here, Mess Monk from my baby at them, Mess Monk from the Chantrato, so on Cassam. But he is sending a signal, a clear picture be, and they all country say, oh, this is how I made Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia here. Oh, come here, go free. Yeah. The writer who take common now, but you be dear Matimante. Oh, in the first place, let's just say the echoes to be or person can say he's aware. Oh, and the aware no. What are the actions are all taking? Because I see inside him, oh, Nyakusa, the actions, no, but you could be brave. Oh, a told the beer, you're fair. Okay, because on pepper panasem, I say muchiri papano, obinchiri obi. Oh, Penifo say, you're tiny pa. But yet time assem na ye on board no eno na ye nka ho asem in this case Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne amenu gusu kasa kire say abaya all prayer Ghana for criticize no ye kan sem bebre fa no say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obaye na wabon ontimi nya adwuma MPP abokro no onim ho bi emo a eyira ye ne nkontafo obudan gu wa take note that ho onka hwe na se boko na fofia ntwata na ye boy hu so ne eto abamana eho na ina him no ye behu
ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia megina sansama wa kan so na makacha wo se Ghana fo se wa ho brase enti ana nko mo hwe so ato abade amaw but na wo baba kan se ai outside obra ho ase but inside no umra ho ase a it is a Ghana for Timitra because what you might be a Ghana for form a Jumaya and Cassadi, of course, and form, but now man for you what Brandon Wasi and this was Baba Tranconiano Swa Ghana for Cassa Obeti, but then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Miatia says Ono ankasa mu no. Onyemre sa.
Director, asem way.
But onye sure say bia yenso ne afa na ada way.
Dabi. In the first place, you bet me afa na ada way here. You bet me aba say they are judging wrongly because any pe bia say dem penifo kai no. Aboa no oka ni bre. Enti say oye ku sa den na o push it to the wall. Obe act. No dey no correct. Reaction might be bad. But asem ni nyina say o tie nsama ye ta ka fa nkrofo a outside them omiye ku dey omiye leaders ne ho a. Omo ba be ka bibia enyi say no mo ka no. Me ye example baako. President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ye nyina ye nim say the type of politicians no okahobia ono so yeku on hardly bebree. But upon everything no mampani abra o ka kire Ghana for say oba deal with corrupt officials no mampani anka na in this way. Mampani e come here who say oh said you sit here there say o decide say oh yeah body na nyana or tackle tackle in the right way. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dey Doctor is sending a signal be actually say we need deal. Now we any bibi na wan feel because enye say oni ahodi a odi be act nemum eye bibi enti na wan feel onya bibi nti at this stage say onyamampani ni tifia ni ina him na eye port no it will start coming out
na okasa bisa I nye onu nti na ebifo to abeti awo mo
of course
anasa Ghana for to abeti awo mo na emom no economic crisis enema NDC for gina so e campaign tia MPP that means say na wadwuma ye form
director assembly
say economy no nti ne ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be vice president
of course
and economy no so no e ma kwan baba da na no danko Akufo Addo ho a NDC the campaign at 2024 wantimi awe ne that means say wadwuma ye form die no kwa kosua a wo se de yemfa omran
director assembly me dwene ho a menti ase obi a we head of economic management team MPP party ni nyina jai adwuma ne de ma want ma anya adwuma no party ni failing miserably in terms of economic management director at this stage among from say forcing is better than MPP economy for ni nyina combine it is a uwie na be ka kire say ye de adwuma shonsa for 8 years want to me anye na we say adwuma no ena ma mo failure automatically ubu Ghana for be say una wo ma MPP failure
nyamotre o ka se me meti atofo si di wom
of course
o se atofo si mu nyina se omo ye better than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
right am say atofo se kakra wa ye pa kire say o ye better than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni team ni nyina combine
za
na right
wa ka sem o kan wo mu so say ai 2028 on na better candidate o se Ghana for de ne ba enti ho no de me fa no say waka on NDC fo nyina ho
okay
yeah, we what yes here. So was 2028 on the best candidate. Also Oba. And Yem from Mahaman Tonche. And within NDC, Nipo Mube no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Patcha say within MPP, Afe Omuyu no be flag bearer. Challenge the whole Ghana NDC come on their best candidate. And a Ujina head can say, Atufos cry a good chamber Bawumia.
Right. In simple terms, say Obibe denies Asemuya. Yen use fact, Yen Fankanokre. Atofos na dwuma waye in politics and say waye member of parliament and wabe finance minister the right time the first timer NDC what power ne there at least he was deputy in timer onya akwanya no this time any time obeye minority leader the right asat ena minu gusto kasai baby atofos ne be fa dollar no wetima reverse dollar no e de na konachi or the dollar shall reverse je Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o share boss or the dollar be shall reverse je e de yakoyachie akosi baby e deserve na wa pack ka na si ho no ye wie ye na or the dollar no e shall drive a e de 100 a e de tumrika ka ni gina enyina o force say ubesi a ubewu okon ubebu inti soka tre say wo obefa dollar from 4 cedis any ko chinchini 16 any 17 cedis no wo ye a better economist e change obefa na around 15 14 ah o dia ba 11 cedis no wo ye better than that person
na on say the video ne wa the video no nsem okeka ye ni nyina no
of course
osanso the tuja say ja ono no vice president aba nyina no on e better
the writer assembly
nsem na ne komo no okodi ye no
the writer assembly
say video ne ntimi mo ni nyina
assembly yenni na chinye but yen ka no krenkyere ne say de all ka no say bi nyansa nim
eh
that be nyansa nim se nyansa wuma wa one people for ni GDA say former president J Kufu aban no na eye better than another aban no yes or no obu say MPP ni bia sa no
okay say na before ndi
enti nipa na we vice president in MPP sa aban first one no anywhere we MPP vice president in the second government no why na better
asem
the right why na better
say ono na ebo dondo no sense antie
the right dondo we say bi eye dondo funu eye dondo a wo bo a obi a megina se mesa bi onko abesa twa wo ho a obi ama ho
na baby odu yo kan say MPP for fight within themselves enti ai so we no no Kennedy ni brother champion wo bo makutia
of course
wo munye ntokwa na wo mu kono so wo ntokwa bi ku a wo mu pese 2028 no be candidate awie na NDC di ba be allegation di etia wo mu enti sa party ntokwa campaigner can you betimi aye
the right winim in the first place
also munya tax no
the right we me dance ni say most of the times off air say ye din komo a to da bia me ka say on this Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o case kaka me time make certain things be sir but yenye fair Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia afa forms oko file MPP official pages ya eye party ni dia no almost streaming Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia program no edema no but other candidates edin ka koe no o man for official page anya hwiama o and these are some of the allegations here honorable Kennedy camp no raise concern say o mo ntiase
na mo MB for me
sir director say yakase yenka no kre na se party ne edi no official pages support ni pa ba ko a meaning say executives no omo no ma page handlers no right say munya saaje we maye enti se nipa ne so okojina gwanchi no okoka say party ne mpa ni fo nyina hyeda say omo ba bua nipa ba kwa ma na we ni a wo see o attack you wo see internal attacks koso why not say me a candidate within MPP na me koda sore na say party ne mpa ni fo edi yan official pages as streaming obi live but meme de ya anya mame asemesiri ya anya mana mebra bonti mebubom te se jata I will not stop this etola bia yenye fair nti se uwie
o se o mu focus no mu nsale o mu vision de o mbo so mbo metumi ayama MPP ni Ghana fo no mu nyai personal
vision bia ni wiase a e equality say yen treat nyina pepepe nti o mu so message o mu sele no o mu person o mu come MPP 40 say o mu take over bibia be equal ye better bibia pepepe at this stage it is very simple because eneye who say within their party omo ye bibia wrong enema mkoye poor decision making leadership ye poor sabi omo take decision a odwene ho a onhu say decision ye omo take ye sabi mpanifo na take ye asemo asa etoda omo timi ye ade bi onhu say we de sabi nyansa nim saa within MPP as a political party obi ko criticize yes boy again now criticize right and same you are but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say he is not the best candidate to lead Ghana at this moment because you know people are doing it better one thing and one thing
na yentu mrikana this video and send a big J abem also been paba tuja fasie oye honorable Kennedy Agyapong mekane say the campaign team member abusua wa bro semso yentene nsem ne mra
say if you're a political animal and your political strategies now would call election will lose miserably with the same strategy, the same speeches, the same utterances, the same wording, the same key codes. Will lose miserably. Then you come back, reinvent the same wheel and saying the same thing at the same time. And then minyanipa mako 14 are my friend me are more complaining about Dr. Bawumia's speech, and I'm happy because it knew to my benefit. They should keep on doing the same PR gimmick. I am a student of PR. I'm a communication strategist, and I know, say, you are goofing big time. You know why? I read Dr. Bawumia's speech, and then me print my producer and confirm me. You more word for word. He never mentioned anything about the Ghanaian economy, the cedi and the dollar. Now me strategies of Dr. Bawumia. And I will let first thing I make catch them where you come on. Me the mom free tutorials. And now tia compre konsemo kan wa. Some of us ye bi kwakwahwe akwa for e ka sem otie. Free tutorial. First thing I can say about Bawumia is apologize to the people of Ghana. On the Ghanaian economy. Apologize to them. Apologize to the delegates. But you saw him as usual. Yeah, mano, you know the speech in a mano. He was reading. Now, two terrible mistakes are in us. Okay. Two terrible mistakes. It's the biggest blunder that has given him up to the delegates. They will vote massively against him. You know why? Economy not running away from him. And the floating voters, will lose more. If they I don't think the delegates will even elect him. Yeah. But the point that I'm making is that it will be a terrible mistake. Any leader be our battle, will lose. I would say one of your major key points is the economy. And now the emerging into the Ghanaian politics. And no the man will be a Judi and Namianeka said there no Kufuor was able to convince party folks. Me also the reason why I used to cherish Dr. Bawumia was because of the economic management. And here is a case whereby Dr. Bawumia was not able to be consistent with economic speeches. Ubejina onuma ya mawakwenya sebra na bere be manage the Ghanaian economy. Exactly. You bastardize the former president. Say oh you incompetent, and that you are so competent, and the people of Ghana should give you that opportunity. Yeah. Exactly. What happened? Obaye you also watch see no allocate Ayina Koma IGP. And now one of the key messenger and they are jargon in Ghanaian politics. I will be a can once and when you mention Dr. Bawumia and the MPP, then me say kami you be a kami Ayima Ayifo no anka. That's the word that I always use. Dr. Bawumia told the whole world that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So and they nanka ye expect say all man a long speech, long speech. The handlers could have given him he said one pinchy holes to justify his economic prowess. And get an opportunity. This is an opportunity for Dr. Bawumia to justify, to rebrand himself to the people of Ghana. It was a La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Buso be your political expert. Obi a we are so the munimi film. Mon fa say won de omumme me de mumme. Mon fa me nyehwe. Mon frɛ political science lecturers. Na mon frɛ PR experts. Na mon frɛ obi a oyɛ political strategies a wa bin e wo wiase ma na Ghana. Na mon fa ne trance na mon musa say asema me kan me boa. The biggest opportunity Dr. Bawumia nya to redeem himself was today, and he messed up. Same thing at the same time. Messed up big time. When your opportunity to justify your wrongs, when your opportunity say, one lose you big time. Because you are Ghana for you will need Ghana for.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Director.
And some also been party out to Ghana.
Of course.
Me who say Nina no cray.
Yeah.
On say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong forms no.
Okay.
Or can say jobs, or Babu Cretinuma.
Yeah.
Eddie Amam Babuno. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko jina ono. Man should want the papa be or can ye. Ono the sending ke who say economic master.
Of course.
But okojina ono say economy ni say ye. Eno na ma NDC for enya kwan de ye can some check na for.
Now why they say economy no?
Oh,
Director, no credit ni say Ghana F4.
Arentia.
Adwuma o si ubetumi aye. Ye de adwuma na ma watra ho 8 years. Adwuma na gu. Obi hihya o si yen san fa adwuma ni ma obiem na san ye adwuma no.
And now change Ghana F4.
Director Ghana F4 say Ghana na F4 a
pam.
Odi ade ama obi na wasai no. Fitani say okay metimi aye ni ye. Odi ma na okoye a fitani ne de hama aboboka na say car na si ho. Ba condemn car no. Odi car na mo bi foforo. Wa start it net ne car na. The same fit that na say ba say sai fa car ne ma no. Na onye car ne sebi. Nye dam na wa bo a.
Emfatu we a waye no. What can say me nyina?
Right, it doesn't make sense.
What can say me nyina o?
Right, me amete hai. Me kind of crack through pay say ye me me feel ashamed. E be ye manim guase say sabe gyina stage so say the same economy me pese me manage
na sentino nso Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ka kire wo se abonten de oye kan ofare ade obu ade obu nipa bia but ni mu no ente sawo
see director he thinks say most of Ghanaians ye dwene kwa ye chi say bi nyansa na ye tiri ye tie aduane a ye mfa nkoya no but ye de say ye hwinim na kwa kopie ye num director akwada kura ni ho a o kan say mu e kire na obeja say mu ye di there's no single child here oye reasonable enough obeja say mu ye di but ayana I'm surprised to say most of MPP Mpanifo no they still believe this ways eno na mentia say nti say me din komo bia enipa ba ko mostly me surprised about him honorable Osei Chairman Sabonsu because na minim say within MPP but politics no very deep eche will be aside Akufo at this stage
enso no di Bawumia chi
right ntaya na me bisa me ho say nti papa ni kai say in 2016 Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na all lecture say he's the best economist in Ghana and after 2024 ye the economy na man 8 years echi no say na economy ni sitie nti so you be a wadwen ye adwuma na otimi read say in 8 years say the economy net here after 8 you know say na baba ya na still you believe say dem fa adwuma na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia but na what lose so senses kaka
na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de bibi ti say ai osu bempa onim kasa say no say no kametumi akase Honorable Kennedy wo de man fire Bawumia bi onyan ma osu bempa mo no osu bempa betumi aye adwuma
say we ha hono ni nko debate say the mampani John Dramani Mahama ka say oni Dr. Mahmood Bawumia nye debate ma Malik Basintale kura be ka say so Dr. Mahmood Bawumia pe debate ya omra ni level ni ono director enei Dr. Mahmood Bawumia say o pe obi na debate ya I think Osu Bempa is available obetimi na ko debate on economy because what kire say ye ni economic background bia no ye no with the same level because say we economists na o kire economy e ma amanfo adwim no e yo mu dedede ne da adwuma ne ma na untimi nya director sebi oni mia ye ni economy ho nyansa bia no ye pe na mempo me ye chon because bi gina ba bia me come obia to say me ni economic knowledge because me nsua ho ade but wo a wasua aboka tria fees ahodo na ya giwatum na at the end of the day e de adwuma ne ma na ototo papa so hu de wo ya eni okosua ye den
but an MPP every time bia mente o mase yen hwa de bi o ase na yen fan compare as compared to NDC as a MPP ye internal elections emu o hye kwa chen a main election na bana Ghana fo nyina un study hwe o
say internal politics no MPP no eno ye World Cup but a true main election now okoyi a very poor candidate the candidate no okwa afi eyenwom ne asa
because yenhwe NDC ekoyi omo candidate John Dramani Mahama Kwabnado form even among for kra hu se NPP election NDC election
of course
dear among for hu ya ne se omasade Mahama ba se omo de NDC de Mahama na eba but MPP say see ameno kase kwa no e chance de omo ko national ni nyina election
of course the writer even the name one say in NDC election na o kan no omo to aba no say ukọ kwa ade ba kwa me ko hu ya na very keen say ube hu say kwadwo nsu nkrofo nie no ma botent na John Dramani Mahama nkrofo abotent na Kwabnado fo nkrofo abotent omo nyina ye nkrofo a omo ye party executives no omo nyina ti ho di nkomo together no ma bibe wo mo wi a no obi ato na ba obi akọ ne fie but within MPP ye be twen second ye be bomba ye be bokuti anwemo ho we are say this is a political party it was a lead Ghana omo wie no na party na ye weak omo brom homa emema ni nyina ye mre nti wudi be kwa fesi NDC no na ahoden ba ko sei enyi wo mu and the same thing one shot 2028 in podia omo nya ko sika no be campaign omo nchema ye hiafo it is very
28
simple 28
o da bi se bia na Mahama omo se bia na Mahama feli
right at this stage the year who the team akọ relegation any say ye pamon they say Frank Lampard by Chelsea untimi adwuma no any say wa bon the adwuma no to ne ko say foforo aba na wa adwuje o say me bomba say foforo no adwuma no ontimi ne san de ma wa tumuda say foforo na ntimi ye be ko fo bi foforo enya wo because na wutimi a anka ya mpamon right ani ngwase but eto da bia sa mpanfo ka se wo msi pani na ni ngwase ye ntokwa pani aye bone wo se na ni magwase no how dia dane ntokwa yeah ma menyem
commander yemfiri ona fe abig jembrem abig tenase na yenko yes abig j na abig odi otrasia na mekwa no yemu ahyeme se de osi aya na osi tu ni ja no aya na emgonwa abig na boko de
amanyam ya do me hodin papa
na de na sidi
oh say him bia te sanya
enti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na wo sire ne sa no
oh men sire obia o
finally eni ji aba wa submit the forms ama wakasa ose oh wono no mu na bondia oye cool nanso inside no masa oshi quick one yen start influence
na mama men chafo na amane da wonwo
sese
bomne oye within pa ni trimosu
abegi sese
bomne oye within ni trimosu enyem na mako ose obabo ntina waye no ho odwan ho brase na ni muni de oye jata
enye sa no pache
oh ose ni mudie ni mu obi oh sanete ene chese nsem bebre ekoso se ene bebre wunsa wo me achesa ye no kure achesa ye no kure tie be wunya ho
video
mahuru ba wunya wo se pipi fo suro no pa ye hwe ade amamfo ase no ho abokoto ka wunsa wo wo so wunsa ni ana ne wa ba bontene se amamfo hu abontene se wojo na mo mu no utrimotin aha kire se nkofo taka wo se bokonto ka no wunsa wo no na chesa ye no kre anyam na maba nkasa watutu na numutuo o se ni mu no awo yes ene ona kan Japan adamfo ne dan na mo gume o se ni nsanim ane wasaka tisese ono ni nsan wo anti bom na ne ma bebre ekoso no amonfo de taka na memigitum se minim ya wa dada se bo nya obetuma ya amana proso anti ano no akadema enye wonma we everybody we be leader everybody we be leader anipo ni trimode sinamai
wo na wa fa de no wrong sha
sinamai se me na woti ho no na me aka che se me mudie uhu die wo ho dasro me metima ku yes metima di ubone bia me pe bia na mo me ka che se sinama bibia ni me mu wo ho me sai bia mani ade bibia ni mu da ne che se me bra mu ase onu ana ayanyame na wo ntiko so ma amla bontene me kasa
ame na tua ne ka
anyame na atua ne ka wo ntiko se bra bontene ubone awudie bla bla bontene me ka mama fo ya awo ensema be sansi no ba unya baba bontene be kan sama chinwi
ose candidate ni nyina no on the best candidate
our head
I honorable Kennedy Brand champ on the best
ono no who so your best the best ne de
say on the bit my head
our best I no crack 2016 people before said that 2008 but nigga economy master yan ko from la no mabua Ghana na MPP aban atimi mu economy no yeye ana ye de anadu bre na ye party card ma ana wa ba ana ye to aba ma oba ye vice president ana wo ba ye na dollar NDC the dollar ko do for cedi $1 4 cedi ana wo se da bi dollar na oba charge ma RGP nti dollar na body wo ba start 2024 ye na dollar ko do 17 cedi
yeah
and you your best.
That's
oh your best. And one casa now by na petrol 1 gallon 14 cities. What you petrol could do 90. Nakaka 100 cities. And you your best how your best tell me now. But Nankasa on cut the politics or the about the dictator. Good dictator I day. Baby higher to higher than your dictator. Ebonana de buy. The own politics ultimate come and shake Ghana for.
So na digital.
Na dictator my day. Nantu se sebo nane dictator mo. The money na about nane mo.
Dabi.
Nti dictator na way na say.
Asa don so.
Create duma. Ama manfo nyadma ye na moti jompro no mati wa asama mo mbusa se campaign be papa. Hwe bana champion men kon ho anam kan Japan so ba obedie bia adwuma mba enkofo odi na chibosi ye Ghana ye pa adwuma and the one kasa batlasi now ho me Kennedy me na me best okay obey best Yabotu from Hama, you have come me one and our curry. O best now, yes.
O sanso se aisa attempt DNA. O se uko jinawa ka vision. Se di ono no vision no. Ka vision kire ay delegates no ne nkumamo sa ay jaya wuto so mu nyai. Anya sa bu NDC for the campaign.
Ma me musasem. Wan ka se oji se ba munya vision.
Bawumia.
Ai.
O se
ne vision okojina ne vision ni de na waka no. Chira me ne vision ya waka. Awo okojina.
Se NDC for kan.
Oh, tie. O de we ye Messiah, wo ba munya we ye Messiah. NDC for omo twantro na omo wi ni. Wo de we ye Messiah, chira me vision pa botai pa wo gina ha wo ka.
Se no me chezo o se NDC for kan.
Entro na de.
Se na any vision.
Na dollar ni bo nya de yan. Na dollar Andrew 17 cities.
Edru.
Ah, na potro bo nya de. Na koto mo bag na ne bo nya de yan. Na entro na de. Hwe, yen onya de yan kan kire se mesibo no deserve say. MPP twene sign. No mboni no kwagina assembly man.
Hey.
Yeah, but the whole vice president waba. Wa bumpa ayebo nya de number 1.
Za.
Yes, munja isa oya economy ntimi abu pensem.
Oh.
NDC ode abonyan ka de NDC ka say oba ye ni onka say NDC ba o matwantro on kire mi bi omuka say omba o mati dollar so dollar amafu emu mafu cement ba afu anema be bla abafu ade ntro no mutwai
Yeah.
enti wo kwatra say tina mama me ka no kre open kofo mu di atempa this year ya che wo matuma ye hwefo
MPP.
Dabi eyebo nyam kofo nyam MPP
Za.
untumi akwana ya tena anyaba nyam nkofo na nsan ya onipa mam ka so mekum ma president Mahaman aye hwan nkofo ayeba nyam nkofo onyanne ne epusho mo se munko na munko di atem mimi ba bontra maye mo se me ya soro abof and that obienu ho omumi ansa na o magina no obienu ho nkofo di atem echeba unya
Oh.
Omunkofo ye ne matantanta chamber unya because yes kan je obetimi aye bamnya onka campaign oja okoja onka campaign kura 2028 ya to aba o win kan on kire ontimi da bia o taka obi ana munjai didi atem munja ndoka be na obi ne woko unye na boni na waye agu hono ene yesi ye di baba abontene we pressure we unya
na Bawumia nyabotre ase Bawumia program so na ye program na chese Bawumia de betoma ahode a ode kasanko menti ase
when him said 2016 president Mahama na me obusa commander obaka kire say me na me take president Mahama pa and president Mahama ba ya de pa anti me mo na ba so ana me njai anti Bawumia mambu no ba me 2016 na me tani ti me bo bi atwum wa Bawumia ho anti na me nso wa bon obi a wa bon bia me so me ni wati na chese ma bon
ba sa candidate ni nyina no MPP before be say ono no mo de ne kwa be bo bi ko na edi kan ba
awe
2028 so NDC for new candidate ba
say NDC
we say ka MPP for kamo mre
MPP nkasa omu ni vision
are
omu o vision komu pray push Bawumia ma MPP biem
abeki say
MPP for ni vision
are
omu o vision komu push Bawumia so omla biem mami kawe MPP 4% 2028 omu ni NDC complete ya enya bi ni Bawumia
omu ni NDC re
complete ya
complete
yes
complete there
about one ye kwa
complete
yes omu complete ya enya bi ni Bawumia
hono so na menti ase no
tie so
to be brofo na wo kan me ase che say
ase ni say wo pese wo no obi ko okun na okun no kra mo bo blakata anya bi ni Bawumia
eno ni complete
yes wo na ba
nyabutre
ade a wo wie
nyabutre ase wo ko too fast
awre bi manyabutre
o se MPP 4% omo complete ya ena mi bi say ase che say because brofo no menti ena say omo kwa kansie no chese ase omo ko ase MPP ni NDC emu ya din na bia MPP for efa akonwa no a sesa na opa eno ni complete
yes nya bi ni
complete so chese ase wa wi ade o
that mean kase thief near there where you complete said there where you
me just where we at the complete no
yes
but who just I don't know compete
who not yes
who can also can compete
who dia who tia say no me so dia me tia say complete there was a NDC name o ya ne no who de Bawumia kwa omusa buru said the 2024 mabuno
Bawumia
yes
that be so no wodi nada
adibe
what the kamba NDC tie me musu tie me NDC the to force ne beba ebi omu de okuje to ablakwa o megina for president da nti ho Bawumia afa ho
no mu kura anya Bawumia tipen no mu
sa
me ka bibia na ka me
to force
yes anya Bawumia tipen
na Bawumia be vice president
minya ngano ne ade ka ho
anya de ka sese
yes the obetimi aye anya ye de ade na so wonsa we afeli to force
anya vice president da
to force o ye de sisi
finance minister
to say Ghana finance minister so no ameboa say na makoye Bawumia no ye de
or a vice president
ada osa no ye de
economic
economy ne ye ne de
efeli
no nti to force ye kan ya ma points a to force na 100%
so de get
see well ye ka point ya ma percent a to force any kura no or 95 ya ma percent a Bawumia and 20 kura na about are serious and me na me MPP nu me da be me ka me say so pra me opra we say obi abaka cha say me na me pe Bawumia sam because obi a otumi ka say obachi dollar no dia ma IGP no otum no dia ma safo na ma IGP anti ane dollar timi abune fenchima sa chi no achi ono no Bawumia dia ma IGP dia na ya tani power ya wo se me nka the pamfa ade baba na me koktos
okay
me ko me ntimi nka kola Bawumia ba 8 years oye we ade no ye
okay
but she toilet nyina mumu sa sa fa ko siye
okay
ya mumu ya kanu ko ne yankan cha so o party ne nyene dia onje ja oye na ne ba before Bawumia ne gu MPP pa o condemn hwe o gu MPP
why onya hwe
MPP obada bay nke ka nanamba ediso ka ebedi akonya ye baka se wenyi ye ba pani wenyi to so Bawumia ba ya prayer dia kosa na ni na me fa subo mo obi na nado ni ntimo den subo ni na me fa mbo na nado abe na mutisa umma akra to ya ye party ni basa Bawumia me sim me da bia me ka oye small boy on deep politics grass on him the way I say now President Mahama kwajina campaign so would have the way abasiaka obi abasere Bawumia kwajina ade ni omu kwajina nkran ye wo se fifia na ono so sa he asa no o ese dwanki a odwan oye na sa kwa bi na mudi na chi
yam fancy e ko e be sa ba bi mi akra fo nyina